All right, it's been a while. It's midnight 40 on a Tuesday now, 11th of November, and we got the investment. I had recorded the whole, not a video, but the camera didn't focus, so it's literally just an entirely like unfocused video. I recorded it at the airport as soon as like I was headed back home. But yeah, we're now in SF again. I spent a little over a week back home with friends and family, the same thing as like Buckerberg, and now we're back. So we were one of the 5 companies of our cohort which were selected. If you take into account only the ones that didn't get the responses, so there were some guys that got early ICs, early investment committees, and got the responses early, about halfway through the castle. But of all of the companies left, we were one of the 2 selected. So it was us and Rancom, which is a company automating the back office of commodity trading. But, well, Odyssey is now an EF portfolio company. I'm working from their offices here, and so much has happened in the past 3 weeks that is pretty hard to update. But yeah, we're working a lot towards a semi-open launch at the end of November, at the end of this month. So, well, if you'd like to try it out, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah, it just means a lot of product development, basically. So I speak to users, collect feedback, onboard new users, collect more feedback, pass it through Mirwan, who works on the product to make it better. It has been quite good, if I'm being honest. It's nice. Now we have a place to stay a little more comfortably. We have money to eat. I'm staying here in SF until the end of January, which is when we have demo day. And it's very exciting. We need to somehow build a product good enough to get enough traction to like raise seed successfully in a couple of months. It's going to be ridiculous and just an insane amount of work, but also a lot of fun because now we have resources. It's fun because we can deploy resources and make things happen with a lot more efficacy than we could before. So beforehand, we were resource constrained. We barely had money to eat here. And out of nowhere, now we have resources, well, to sustain ourselves, of course, but to deploy back in the company. And yeah, it's fun. It's also quite a big responsibility. This is the first time that I'm managing like capital to this level. I ran a business before, but it was more of a cash flow business than anything else. So it's interesting to observe the differences. And yeah, I have to keep myself in check to not save money, if that makes sense, and to just deploy this in the way that's going to move the needle forward the most until January. My thoughts right now is that it's like somewhat of a split between a little bit of marketing, quite a bit of product development. So we're getting more hands to help us on development. So right now it's only Mirwan, and I'm bringing my senior creative from the agency into the company. I'm very happy about that. He's a really talented guy that has been working with us for almost 2 years now, and it's going to be fun to have him on board on this new journey. So our priorities are going to be to increase posting across all social media platforms for Odyssey and for our personal pages, and drive attention to Odyssey, basically to convert to a waiting list and then increase the amount and quality of our beta users so that we have hopefully a few hundred daily active users by demo day who are like using Odyssey to edit their short form videos consistently and posting and actually seeing real results from switching from their existing platforms to Odyssey, seeing time saved, seeing an increase in frequency of posting and the results that come with that, right? But yeah, it's really cool. The EF offices here are huge, by the way. Like, I don't know if I can show it to you, but the second floor is quite big. Check it out. It's quite empty now. It's a little bit dark, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, and on the development side, Midone is just gonna get an extra set of hands so that we can move forward faster, ship more code. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm very excited. I also lost the habit of recording videos, so I'm sorry about that. I think I've been without posting for a month, but I will get back to updating. I was just being a little bit of a perfectionist. I wanted this video to be a cooler video with like a little recap of everything, but I just don't have the time right now. So we're gonna stick to a simple update. And yeah, I will try to update you guys more regularly. This week, we're gonna be working on switching our UI completely to a chat-based UI and bring a few users on board to see what they think. So we tried to onboard a few users and they drove us to that direction. And yeah, it's just a matter of talking to users, coding, until we find product market fit. Easy peasy. We'll see. All right, see you guys on the next one.